Chiefs and Bears, good friends, Andy Reid, Matt Nagy, who was on Reid's staff for a decade before getting the head gig. Who's that?
My baby. That's my son. That's the best punt returner to ever live.
Devin Hester, Patrick Mahomes, Mitchell Trubisky. One was drafted second, one was drafted 10th in 2017.
That was a mistake.
This was no mistake. Look at that little slinger to Blake Bell.
It's baseball, man. That's that baseball. And kids, play two sports, please.
And then 3 plays later, Mahomes to Tyreek Hill. Look at that catch.
It's a dog, man.
Yeah. And Mahomes, third or fourth and 18 plus. Look at the numbers. The numbers are insane. And capping the 15-play drive, Mahomes, I like seeing this out of him. It means he's healthy and he can do this in the postseason.
Yes.
5th rushing touchdown of the year. That was the Chiefs' longest drive of the season. Second quarter, it's 10-zip. Mahomes again. But he just pretty much did whatever he wanted. Look at this, backpedaling and right on target to Hill.
I'm sitting up here looking at the stats and say the Bears' defense is ranked number 3. That's why you can't really believe stats.
Well,
it don't look like it right now.
Okay, 5 plays later, it's 4th and 4. Dustin Colquitt on to punt. Okay, so we're showing this because it's going to be returned for a touchdown? No. Three Cohen, just fair catches. So what do we got? Uh-oh. Kevin Pierre-Louis.
He hit the guy.
This is a no-no, especially with the ballerina leg.
I didn't even hit the guy when I had an electric football set.
You still have that somewhere?
No, man, a rat ran across the field. I'm not lying. In the project back in the day, and I never played again.
That's a lie.
A rat ran across the field during the game. I promise. I took my team back over to the hood, John Walker's apartments, and a rat ran across the field in the middle of the game. I said I refuse to play up under these conditions.
I do not care that I was behind on the Travis Kelce touchdown.
That's why I'm scared of rats.
Third quarter, Mitchell Trubisky in a 17-0 game. Let's see what he does on 3rd and goal at the 5. Just keep it.
No, that didn't work.
Yeah, okay. So now we got 4th and goal.
Hey, this Kansas City Chiefs defense is balling.
They have been playing great.
Credit. Yeah.
Yeah, last 6, they're giving up less than 10 points per game. That one's going to get knocked away. Travarius Ward does a great job there. On to the 4th, it's now 17-3, and Mahomes, again, looking for his Pro Bowl tight end, Travis Kelce. Well, we got a couple of great tight ends out there who have attitude.
Yes.
Kittle,
yeah.
or not to be confused with Kerry Kittle.
I got his name right. George, not Kerry.
Did you have a Kerry Kittles jersey? Is that why that came on the brain last
Kerry
night?
Kittles was nice, though.
He was good. Yeah.
I'm
and then 3 plays later,
man. I would make mistakes.
Damian Williams. I make mistakes all the time. Believe me. Usually it comes when I'm trying to choose my diet. You know what I'm talking about. Harrison Butker on for the PAT after Mahomes reaches 75 career touchdown passes faster than anybody. Oh, the double doink. That's not. Now that's trolling people in Chicago. That's trolling people. Do not do that. That's funny, though. That was going. Okay. So the Chiefs still alive for the 2, 3, or 4 seed. That's because Baltimore Ravens were busy in Cleveland on Sunday, wrapping up the 1.
Let me tell you something, man. That's a grown man right there.
All right, 90 seconds to go in the half. Lamar Jackson finds Mark Andrews.
Yeah, leave him open.
Yeah.
Don't cover him.
So 89 covers 39, then rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You do this kind of stuff when you're winning. You never see bad teams playing these type of games.
Ravens got the ball back with a minute to go, drove down the field, then Jackson to Mark Andrews again as he sidestepped a would-be blitzer.
Nice.
Ravens are up 14-6.
I thought he couldn't throw, y'all.
4th quarter, Browns are down 15 after Jackson had a monstrous final 2 minutes.
It's over now.
Wait a second, this can't be right. It says here on the shot sheet that Baker Mayfield finds Odell Beckham Jr. for a touchdown. Oh, that did happen. Yep. There you go. There's the 3rd one this year. Now, the Browns, interestingly, they decide to go for 2, even though it's a 9-point deficit. I know the math, actually, a lot of people say it's the right play.
Why not?
So they do. Ricky Seals-Jones cannot snag it.
Go hit him right in the hand.
So Odell's like,
throw me the ball. Like, you know I was open, right?
So he and Freddie have a conversation.
Yep.
We'll get to the bottom of that in just a minute. But Lamar Jackson, that's 11 straight wins for that franchise. They lock up the number 1 seed for the first time in franchise history. And you can see there's just one spot available in the AFC playoff dance. That's the 6th seed. We'll break that down in the next few minutes. But now, all of a sudden, all year long we were saying, okay, Ravens, Patriots, Ravens, Patriots. Well, now it's the Ravens that are on top. Is there a team out there that can head into Baltimore and prevent them from getting to Miami for the Super Bowl?
Yeah. I think a guy named Brady quarterbacks them.
Oh.
Why would you
You're
think I'm
still
going
on board?
Why wouldn't I be?
Have you watched their offense?
Have you watched Brady and them?
This year, or you mean in playoffs past?
You're saying they're playing bad right now, right? What's their record? I got time.
Okay.
But they playing bad. They playing bad, but
they have 3 losses. They're 12
and they're playing bad.
I'm not saying they're playing bad.
No, I said they're playing bad. That's what the Americans saying. But they have 3 losses.
But look at who they're against. Baltimore.
Right.
Kansas City.
Yep.
Houston.
Right.
Those are the 3 other champions in the AFC divisions.
That's good.
Those are the teams they're going to run into in the playoffs.
And what you saying? They're going to beat them twice? You really think Bill Belichick and Tom Brady and them are going to let that happen?
Can anything stop the Baltimore train?
Say it again?
Can anything stop the Baltimore train? I mean, they run for 200 yards every game.
Tom Brady, them, and Julian Edelman. I mean, Edelman came to during the game with a shirt on and said, "Ain't nobody care." You see what I'm saying? Bob me to run up there and kiss the TV right now.
Go ahead, you go for it.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's my dog. I love him. Ain't nobody care what they talking about on all these talk shows because they do what they do each and every week, and they will go to the Super Bowl. I said that. I ain't stutter.
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. My man just said it. We're on December 22nd. My man, I love it. I love the passion. But I just want to throw one.
I love me some Lamar, and I love me some Ingram. And you know how I feel about Ozzie Newsome, even though he don't supposed to be there, but I'm pretty sure he
left a nice parting gift.
Yeah.
And what about Lamar? Didn't you catch up with him?
Oh, I caught up with him. Guess what? I could call him every week because he always balls, but he really got the call. Here we go, back again.
Yes, sir.
You once have done it again.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. My guys just doing a great job. You know, we executing. We know what we want to do. We chasing our goal right now. We just got to keep it going. We was in a great atmosphere. Those guys came to play as well. It was an NFL game today. We just got to keep it going.
I don't even want to bring up the NFL MVP because that's already in the trunk. We good. We got that. It's wrapped up. I know your mind is focused on winning at all costs. But as you know, the formula in the NFL, when you win, everybody gets rewarded. 12 Pro Bowlers, man. 12 Pro Bowlers, man.
I feel like it should have been more. Our offense do a great job. Our defense do a great job. It's a team thing we got going right now. We just got to keep it going.
When you playing like you playing, man, it's almost like you playing with kids. Like you on the PlayStation, you having a good time because you're laughing, you enjoying the moment, and you playing like we did at the crib. We Florida boys. We know we built different.
Right. Man, it's a lot of film work going on. You know, you gotta know what you get yourself into. You got to know what the defense is doing. You got to try to beat them at the punch because that's what they're doing. I know guys watching film on us. But like you said, I'm having fun. Our team having fun. We on this road. We on this road right now. We know what we want. We just got to keep it going.
Well, man, you balling. You got the call. Man, I appreciate you. What you doing for Christmas?
I'm chilling with my family. I'm staying in Baltimore. I'm chilling. I'm hanging out.
Well, let me give you a secret. Always get you something.
I won a Super Bowl, so Santa Claus need to deliver that to me. I'll be satisfied.
I love it. He says all the right things. No question. By the way, kudos to him. 36 touchdown passes this year.
What?
Most ever by a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. So there you go.
Can you say that again?
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I got to move on.
You know how many Heisman winning quarterbacks are in the league?
The other side of the equation is that the Browns now have missed the playoffs 17 straight years. Longest streak in the NFL. Odell Beckham Jr., we saw him throw the helmet after the failed two-point conversion. Chopped it up with his head coach, Freddie Kitchens. A lot of people thought he was mad at him, maybe the play call. Odell.
We was just talking.
About the offense, I presume?
Football, the refs making calls, and basically they're warning me that I have one more personal foul, whatever it is, and I'd be out the game, which, I thought was pretty stupid. That I got a personal foul for a celebration that I've done all year when it's not like a player was in front of me or anybody. It was like very unintentional. But it is what it is.
All right, Ian Rappaport says that 2020 Odell's coming back, according to sources.
He has a contract.
Well, but they could trade him.
Yeah, but why would you?
Well, what would you do to fix this? Because they did not reach anywhere close to their expectations. How do you fix this?
It's a problem going on there on the sidelines and at certain positions. I could tell you for a fact, it's not. I haven't talked to Jarvis or Odell about this, but I'm pretty sure they're not happy with the way this offense is being ran. Secondly, their head coach, and I don't blame it on coaches. I reiterate that, but it doesn't seem like he has a grasp on all these alpha males that he has on this offense. It's like they're all over the place. They're not on one accord, and that also starts at the quarterbacking position. He has to have a grasp on that as well.
Can Baker get better?
Yeah, he has to. Or he's not going to be starting. He has to.
Can Freddie Kitchens get better at what you need him to be?
I don't know that much about Freddie Kitchens. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He kind of came out of nowhere and got thrusted in there and did it. And this thing is falling apart. We said that before the season was going to start.
You were on
man.
it. You were on it.
Yeah, this is what it is.
You upset me back then.
Defensively, it ain't like they just balling out either.
No, well, listen, their best player ended up hitting a kid with a helmet. And we haven't seen him.
But we can't keep putting it on one guy out.
No, I'm just saying.
One guy don't make this whole thing.
No, but he does
up.
make a difference. Even you'll admit.
They were sorry when he was there.
They were okay when he was there.
You
All right, coming up.
You from Cleveland.
More on the Sunday Nighter, where Patrick Mahomes, he already has an MVP, and Lamar Jackson looks like he's in line for one. Which quarterback would Deion rather have the next 5 years? But first, Prime catches up with Michael Thomas on his record-setting day. But are the Saints a little light in the weapon category to make a true Super Bowl run? We'll break that down and more as we continue on Game Day Prime.